From the Plymouth GTX to the Shelby Cobra, these cars were not only fast, but also came with impressive price tags. Some models were so rare and powerful that they are now worth a small fortune. Curious about which muscle car was the quickest and which one might cost you a pretty penny today? Well, to know all about this, you have to stay tuned till the end. Number 10. Pontiac GTO Tri-Power. The 1964 Pontiac GTO Tri-Power is a standout in the world of muscle cars. It was a bold move by Pontiac engineers who decided to push the limits by putting a large 389 cubic inch V8 engine into a mid-sized Tempest body. The name GTO, borrowed from Ferrari's racing term Gran Turismo Omologato, became synonymous with high performance and power. Pontiac's engineers were not too worried about Ferrari's feelings. After all, they were too busy making history. The Tri-Power option gave the GTO 3 two-barrel carburetors, boosting the engine's horsepower from 325 to 348. This made it a formidable performer, sprinting from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.6 seconds and completing a quarter mile in only 13.1. And the best part? The powerhouse was quite affordable back then, with a price tag of around $3,300. You might wonder, did Pontiac have a secret formula for speed or just really good mechanics? Number 9. The Oldsmobile 442 W30. The 1968 Oldsmobile 442 W30 was a special version of the standout 442 muscle car designed for those who wanted more power. It came with a robust 455 cubic inch V8 engine featuring a 4-barrel carburetor, dual exhaust, and a ram air induction system that significantly boosted its performance. The special W30 model produced an impressive 360 horsepower. A tested W30 could reach 60 miles per hour in just 13.3 seconds and hit speeds of 103.3 miles per hour. The base model of the 1968 Oldsmobile 442 cost $3,063, and the W30 package added an additional $263. Today, the 442 W30 is a rare and sought-after collector's item, with prices ranging from $30,000 to over $100,000, depending on how well preserved and original the car is. Number 8. Dodge Charger 500. The Dodge Charger RT was a popular muscle car, but it faced a big issue on the NASCAR tracks. Its design wasn't very aerodynamic. To fix this, Dodge introduced a special version called the Charger 500. This model had a redesigned front end and a sloped rear window to help it cut through the air better. The top version of the Charger 500 came with a powerful 426 Hemi engine, which could produce an impressive 425 horsepower and 490 pound-feet of torque, thanks to its dual 4-barrel carburetors. According to High Performance Cars magazine, the Charger 500 Hemi was one of the fastest cars of its time, capable of completing a quarter mile in just 13.35 seconds and reaching speeds of 104 miles per hour. However, it was also quite rare and expensive. Only 392 Charger 500s were made in 1969, and just 27 of these had the Hemi engine, along with a 4-speed manual transmission. When new, the Charger 500 Hemi was priced between $4,000 and $5,000. Today, a Charger 500 Hemi in good condition can cost between $108,000 and $239,000, depending on its condition. Number 7. Plymouth GTX. The Plymouth GTX was a standout in the 1960s muscle car scene, designed to offer both luxury and high performance. This mid-sized car came with 2 exciting engine choices. The standard engine was a 440 cubic inch V8 known as the Super Commando 440, delivering 375 horsepower. For those seeking even more power, there was an optional 426 cubic inch Hemi V8 engine, which cranked out 425 horsepower. However, the Hemi engine was quite pricey, adding an extra $546 to the base cost of the GTX, which was over 10% of the car's original price. In 1967, only 720 GTX models were built with the Hemi engine. The GTX was marketed as a gentleman's muscle car, combining sleek style with impressive speed. It could go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 5 seconds and complete a quarter mile in just 13.5 seconds, reaching speeds of 105 miles per hour. This made the GTX not only stylish, but also incredibly fast. Number 6. Shelby Cobra 427 SC. The 1966 Shelby Cobra 427 SC is a legendary muscle car that remains a symbol of speed and excitement. Designed by Carroll Shelby and built by AC Cars in England, it featured a roaring 427 cubic inch V8 engine from Ford, delivering 485 horsepower and 480 pound-feet of torque. The SC stands for semi-competition, which means it was originally intended for racing but later adapted for street use. This Cobra was incredibly fast for its time. According to Motor Trend magazine, it could complete a quarter mile in just 11.8 seconds at a top speed of 121 miles per hour. It could even reach a top speed of 185 miles per hour. With only 31 of these SC models made, they're highly sought after by collectors. The original price, a cool $9,500. Number 5, the Plymouth Roadrunner. The Roadrunner made its debut in 1966 as a muscle car that offered a lot of bang for the buck. It shared a basic design with other Chrysler B platform cars like the Dodge Charger and Plymouth GTX, but was more affordable and simpler. In 1969, Plymouth introduced the A12 package, which included the powerful 446-pack engine. This engine had 3 two-barrel carburetors and delivered a whopping 390 horsepower and 490 pound-feet of torque. It could zoom through a quarter mile in just 12.91 seconds at a top speed of 111.8 miles per hour. The A12 package cost an additional $462 on top of the base price of $2,945, and only 1,412 A12 Roadrunners were made in 1969. So if you're lucky enough to find one today, it's a true gem. Number 4, the Yenko Camaro 427 SYC. Meet this muscle car, the Yenko Camaro 427 SYC, which had a reputation that stretches far beyond its 1969 debut. Don Yenko, a Chevrolet dealer with a passion for racing, wanted to build a Camaro that was even more powerful than the factory SS model. GM had limited the SS to a 400 cubic inch engine, but Yenko found a way around this by using the Corvette's 427 cubic inch engine, which packed a punch with 450 horsepower. Yenko didn't stop there. He customized these Camaros with special features like a fiberglass hood, unique wheels, racing stripes, and exclusive badges. In 1969, he sold just 201 of these high-performance cars, making them quite rare and highly sought after today. But these cars weren't just for show, they were built to race. Yenko himself raced a Camaro in the NHRA Superstock class, and Ed Hendrick, one of the drivers he hired, achieved a remarkable 12.59 second quarter-mile run at 108 miles per hour, even on street tires. Number 3, Dodge Super Bee. The 1969 Super Bee 446 pack was a muscle car known for its mix of power, performance, and affordability. It was based on the Coronet Super Bee, but had a special engine option that made it stand out. The Super Bee 446 pack featured a 440 cubic inch V8 engine equipped with 3 two-barrel carburetors, which earned it the nickname Six-Pack, referring to the beer can look of the carburetors. The engine delivered 390 horsepower and was almost as powerful as the more expensive 426 Hemi engine. Despite being cheaper, it was still fast, running a quarter mile in 13.46 seconds at 103 miles per hour. This special edition was available for only half of the 1969 model year and was also known as the A12 option, which included the special engine and hood package. Only 1,487 hardtops and 420 coupes were made with this option. Number 2, the Camaro SS L89. The 1969 Camaro SS L89 was another muscle car marvel, primarily thanks to its engine. The L89 Camaro featured a 396 cubic inch V8 that churned out 375 horsepower and 415 pound-feet of torque. What made this engine special was its aluminum cylinder heads, which were lighter and more efficient compared to traditional cast iron ones. These heads saved about 70 pounds from the front end of the car, making it quicker and more balanced. Ever wondered if they had to use a different type of wrench to handle this high-tech engine? Well, according to the 1969 Supercar Annual, the L89 Camaro could run a quarter mile in just 13 seconds at 108.6 miles per hour. And number 1, the Corvette ZL1. The 1969 Corvette ZL1's a true marvel of engineering. Under the hood's the ZL1 engine, crafted from lightweight aluminum, which made the car faster than the standard 427 engine. This powerhouse could deliver over 500 horsepower, and with a few tweaks, some say it could reach 600 horsepower. So let us know, which one of these is your favorite? Make sure you comment down below, and for more great, amazing videos, subscribe to our channel. Thanks for hanging out with us today, and we'll catch up with you next time. Stay racing.